Hey everyone, it's JZ here. Welcome to my channel. Me, JZ. That's M-E space the letter J and letter Z. So I'm on the north side of Wrigley Field right now. And that's toward the left field side, and that is towards the right field side. This is the home where the Chicago Cubs play at Wrigley Field, which was built in 1914. At first, it was called Weeghman Field. Wrigley Field is owned by Wrigley Field from the Wrigley family, who owned Wrigley Spearmint Gum. So I'll give you guys a better look. So anyways, I'm going to give you guys a little quick tour, and I'll give you a little story. One day, the lights came out. So first time they had lights was in 1988. Before that, it was all day games. And people were big Cub fans back in the day when they started rushing home back after school and wanted to go catch a game, which started at 1:20, which school got out at 3 o'clock. So they rushed home, watched the game, and that was it from there. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tour and to give you a little story. So my first night game, I used to be a Cub fan back in the early 80s, but now hope I don't piss people off when I have a sock shirt on. So anyways, yeah, I was going to Wrigley Field when they used to play the rival Mets, and back when I went in September, we went to our first night game, which the very first night game was in 8/8 of '88, August 8th of 1988, and I didn't go to the game till first night game till September, and they were playing the Mets, so they were winning 8-3, and we were leaving, thinking, okay, they're gonna win the game. So as we're leaving, my mom had to go to the bathroom because it was a long drive home. We all did. And then, catching a glimpse of the game, and all of a sudden we see, the Mets have a runner at third base. And it was still an 8-3 game with 1 out. And then the batter, after that, drove him in. And the score ended up being 8-4. But then we were thinking, okay, so the game's still over. So then we were walking out here from here. And we are now we're heading towards our car. And before I give you a story, I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of this place. And maybe you want to come and see us. By the way, Wrigley Field is the most historic ballpark in the major leagues. So I'll give you guys a quick tour. You see they got a band coming out here and playing. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Good, you?
Not bad. You can see the statues of Billy Williams and Ernie Banks over there. It's where kids can come play. At the time, there was an ice rink. I think when winter comes, they put this in, make this an ice. Come see the Cubs store right here. Even though I love Wrigley Field. We got the fire department right there. So we're on the outfield side right now. So coming out here, and we noticed it was around this section right here that we were about to leave, and we noticed our car was blocked in, so we couldn't go anywhere. So we had to wait for the game to be over. And as you can maybe see down, or where the heck is it? Over down that way, you can see the scoreboard right there, a Wrigley Field. And you can't catch a train down there, because over here, you don't want to park down here, especially what happened to us when we got our car blocked in. And plus, it's hard to find parking around here. So, just to finish up the story, so our car was blocked in. Then all of a sudden we noticed, okay, somebody from the Mets hit a 3-run homer with 2 outs. It was an 8-7 game. And we're like, oh boy, this is getting interesting right now. So, and then we're way outside. We're just hearing crowd noises. We're not knowing what's going on in the game. And then, you know, next thing you know, with 2 outs, Darryl Strawberry's up to bat. Okay, there's the scoreboard. Okay, I can see it. You see the scoreboard down there? So Darryl Strawberry's up to bat, and all of a sudden, you know, where everyone's chanting, Darryl, 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 because the guy was cokehead and stuff like that, just to drive him nuts. So we're waiting. There's 2 strikes. We're hoping, come on, end this game, end this game, end this game. Then all of a sudden, you hear the ball hit, you hear a roar of the crowd, and my dad saying, come on, show the 3 up there on the board. Hope they won this game. Hope they won this game. But you know what? It ended up being a tie score. You believe it? We're like, oh, great. We got to wait. We got to be out here and wait for this game to be over. And our car's blocking, so we couldn't go anywhere. And who knows? We could have been here till midnight watching, hearing about this game, knowing what's going on in the game. So the Cubs get out of the inning. It ended up being at the bottom of 9th inning. All right? So we hear they have a runner. The first guy to lead off the bat was there was a guy at double. Rafael Primero doubled, and then the guy he got sacrificed to third. So there was 1 out with Rafael Primero on third. We had a vendor out here that was selling merchandise stuff, and it had the game on. I told him, "The game really tied." He says, "Yeah, game's really tied." So then next you know it, I hear on the broadcast system on the radio, and I hear there's a liner down the right field, left field line, and all of a sudden we hear the crowd roar to thunder, and the game was over. But then after that, okay, we had to wait for the doctor, because that's who was blocking us in, because he had an expensive car. Go Cubs! That's what I had to hear. The Cub fans out here. So anyways, yes, we had to wait for his ass, because he had an expensive car. But the game, thankfully, was over after that. So, but we still had to wait for him, and we finally waited for him, and we didn't get home till midnight. So it's one of the reasons why I'm not really a Cub fan. And there's lots of bars around here. You can go to places to eat, for a drink, and stuff like that, but nowhere to park. You're better off taking the train that's down there. So, anyways, guys, I thank you for watching. I thank you. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Come here down to visit Wrigley Field, the greatest, most historical stadium in the major leagues. So, anyways, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe. Hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below so I can get back to you. But anyways, this is JZ. This is a wrap. I'm out. Peace.